heaven to Mechatroid. You are in tune to the Big Homie What's Happening podcast show. Yes, sir. I am the one and only Big Homie Vino. Yes, in conjunction with my partner with Enough Said ENT. My brother, my homie, yes, Swas. Hey, look here. I'ma say a lot of things that you're not gonna like. But trust me, it's alright. Cause it's all 100.
Fuck. That was funny.
Shit. Escalades. Shit crazy, man.
Grant. Oh.
I can't. Sorry. I mean, shut up. Let me stop. You gotta start.
Where we gonna start?
Ooh.
We recording now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, he got this shit going. I ain't even ready.
I mean,
yeah,
you got the hat
sweater
on and the shades. Yeah, I done already. We live.
All right, well, as y'all can see, we're talking about Escalades and shit like that. But anyway, welcome to another show, another episode. Fuck. I'm the Big Homie Vino. Behind the camera, you got my brother Swas.
Yes, sir.
Enough Said ENT, Enough Said Films. And then to my left, I have Sis, looking lovely as always. So before we go into the show, I'm going to lead us in a prayer. I'm going to try my best because I'm not smoking today, but I've been drinking hot liquor. So I've had a really rough week, and we'll get into that. Fair. I've had a rough week in Swas because he's my brother. Yeah. I had to ask because he wasn't putting no effort in, so I said, nigga, is y'all fucking hurt?
Yeah.
This need to get done. Do y'all have 401k? Do y'all have this? If not, I need you to do what I need you to do, please. All right, never mind with all that right there. I'm going to lead y'all in a prayer. Heavenly Father, I want to come and thank you so much for protecting me personally this week. As well as giving the strength to my brother Swas to assist me in so many things. Father, I ask that you continue to protect our listeners, our viewers, their family members, our family members, our loved ones, Father. We are just so grateful to have you in our lives and just continue taking us and leading us to righteousness. And, you know, you already know what it is. I know you get tired of us asking for shit, but hey, my mama say you got it, so let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right. So we're going to get to the grits and gravy real quick, really first and foremost.
Gravy and grits.
I would like to say, for all of the listeners and viewers, anything I say on the show is not done maliciously. I say the things that I say in order to help someone better their life because, as we always state, we're just trying to save your fucking life.
That's all we try to do.
Escalades. So.
Wait a minute. We gotta break that down.
What up?
We ain't gonna be saying that all show and not let people know. I meant to say
accolades.
But
your drunk ass said escalades.
So I messed up by saying
escalades.
He was riding dirty.
When I meant to say accolades. So
2 weeks later he got it right now. Or 1 week later I stand corrected.
Oh my God.
As I was saying, everything that we do on the show, we do this as a learning lesson for the viewers, for the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I take scenarios from my life and I project them out into the world so you can see what it is and you can say, okay, he's putting this out here. So this is what I should not do.
We need you to get it.
You know, what you have to understand is when you're doing God's work, because I truly in my heart believe that we are doing God's work, despite the profanity that I use or the gestures that I may use, or my brother may use, or if sis is giggling at something that she shouldn't be giggling at, and it offends you.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah.
They don't mean that. Y'all are not making the situation any easier for me. Real talk, I say all that to say this. When you're doing the right thing, you're attempting to do the right thing, you have to understand, like I've said many times before, there are forces out here that are evil that don't want you to prosper, do not want you to Swassa is throwing me off because he's flexing his fucking forearm.
I got evil ways on my arms.
I know what you got on
so
there. I know
like,
what you got. I know.
I feel you on that though.
But he don't have evil ways. So, Escalades. So I say Escalades when I lose my train of thought now to fuck with him. So if y'all know that, it helps me get back on.
That's what it's gonna be.
Help me get back on.
Safe word.
Yeah, that's a safe word. So as I was saying, Escalades. You have evil forces out here that will do malicious things on purpose to try to hurt innocent bystanders or just people in general. What you have to understand that when someone brings something to you and they bring it in a manner of, oh, I'm your friend, or I just want to help you out.
That's like the fox in Robin Hood.
Understand exactly. It's like the fox in Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
What big ears did you have?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right.
So I want to give a public apology to any and everyone who I myself may have disrespected or hurt their feelings. It was unintentional. And
are you talking about future, past, and present?
I'm talking about the past.
That episode is not
I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about the present, and I'm talking about anything I may say forward.
Okay.
Okay? You know, because I do not want, or I do not feel good knowing that something I said has hurt you.
You better than me.
Well, that's why I'm on the camera and you're not. So moving forward, Escalades. That's a word too to make him stop talking. So, with that being said, I just want to give that apology out to whom it may concern. Understand that it is never my intention to disturb anyone's home. It is never my intention to never hurt someone and put them in a dark and cold state of mind. I am a very caring, very understanding, and a very straightforward man. I am straightforward, so my deliverance to some people may be like rude. You may take it as rude. You may take it as obnoxious.
He's aggressive.
Or aggressive. But something that my boss used to always tell me, and he tell other people, it's not that he's any of those things. He used to explain to people that he's just passionate. And that's what I am. I'm passionate about anything I get into. I put my heart into it. I put my soul into it. And I try my very best to deliver this message out to the world so I can change your life.
Yes,
so
sir.
for the people on the side who are interrupting other people's lives, their well state of being,
Spectators.
Shame on you.
Spectators.
Shame on you, because at the end of the day, you only make yourself look foolish. That's what you do.
Bitter bitches. Oh.
When you do evil things because it's not godly, because godly things it doesn't come unseemly. And I'm just gonna put it that way in a general way that it needs to be put out there. And then I'm gonna go forward from that, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. But something that I want to talk about is, what's up with these fucking kids now?
I don't know. I think the parents are busy working, trying to provide for their kids. The parents in my family, when I asked them, how can they help you? What's going on? Oh, I'm just trying to give my child the things we never have. But they forgetting the discipline that come behind the shit.
Exactly. I saw something, and a gentleman said that, and I might get it wrong, but he said that, he says, the grandfather will start out with a wagon, and he will work to an automobile.
Correct.
And then the son of the grandfather will acquire and move up and own a house.
Correct. Yep.
And then the grandson of the grandfather will acquire wealth and have a home. And
supposedly.
Exactly.
Correct.
But the great grandson will be poor and won't
Correct.
have anything.
And that's true.
And the reason why behind that is because we've taken away from our children the ability of working for what they want and what they need.
That's the discipline I'm talking about, because as the generations pass, they forget that you had to earn it. Mm-hmm. These kids don't earn anything these days, but they get it.
We live in an age of entitlement.
Correct.
And I can speak on that personally with me working in customer service, dealing with customers on the regular.
I couldn't do it. Not
you know, it's really tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, you better than me.
You know, since I know you got to deal with these badass kids, I could never be no educator.
Shit.
Cause I come up to days when they had to paddle.
Uh-huh.
Nah, you put your hand on somebody's child, they gonna call the police on your ass.
Man, them kids had my wife coming home crying. I want that really? Bernie Mac there.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing you can do. Nothing you can do.
I remember my grandson. You know, I told you I had my grandson for the summer and everything. He took a week off to go spend some time with his mom and everything. But I remember when he first came, it was a little challenging because he's never had a male father in the household, you know, for whatever reasons those are. But, you know, so I invite him in, and I'm teaching him how to be a man. I'm teaching him, you know, you're supposed to open the door for your mother. Everything towards a woman, I gesture his mother, because I want him to understand that your mother is your queen. Mm-hmm. You know, my mother, that's how I was brought up. My mother, that's my queen. Even in the heavens, she's still my queen. So I'm teaching him, like, this is what you do. You're supposed to open the door for a young lady. You're supposed to open, you know, you're supposed to always, when you go to sit down, you pull the chair out for her. These, just proper etiquette.
Right. So other than you, does he have a father figure?
I mean, I'm his father figure.
Okay. So the answer to my question is no.
Well, I'm a good father figure.
No, I'm saying other than you.
Oh, well, no.
Right.
I mean, he speaks to his dad when it happens. I don't know how much it is, but in my opinion only, it's not enough.
Okay.
That's the way I put it. But it goes to where in relationships, because we fall out with the mother or the mother falls out with the dad.
Right. And that's the first thing they do.
they just separate. They cut all ties.
Yeah, that's wrong.
But you still have the child here. The child still needs to love.
Correct. From both parents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, in my situation, I had my real father, but he wasn't in the home because my father was in the military, and with everything was going on, my parents split up. But I still had my father in my life. My father was still a disciplinary. When I get in trouble, my mother would call my father, and then he'd yell at me, and I get scared and all that shit.
Right.
So I did have the blessing of that, but my grandfather was like, that was my hero. He was the one that put it down. And
he put the foot down. What he said.
Everything. And what I'm instilling, a lot of things that I'm instilling into my grandson, my grandfather instilled in me.
Okay.
Because he believed family is first.
Family is first.
You have to have family first. You have to to be the head of the household, to get the big piece of the chicken, to get the big pork chop if y'all eat swine. It's some really big shoes that you have to fill. Being the head of the household means that you have to always sacrifice yourself for your family.
All right.
You have to.
You got to pause. Because you have women that's head of the household, but they don't the discipline. I'm more on the discipline part to make better in the future.
I understand that. And if, not to be mean, but if you didn't fucking cut me off, I would have led into it.
Okay.
Escalades. Thank you, sis. I get a high five? Get the fucking high five. This motherfucker getting... Your job is to push the button. My job is to entertain. God damn.
Okay.
Fucking escalades.
God damn.
Now, even the dog is like, damn, why you fucked him up? Like, yo, he was on some shit. But no, real talk, all jokes aside. No, you are absolutely right, and I'm glad you brought that point up, because I would have missed that, but I'm glad you brought that up, because we do have a lot of single women who are the head of the household, because we have a lot of sorry-ass men in the fucking world. That's the only reason why they're the head of the household.
True.
Do you think a woman really want to be the head of the house, except for the studs? But, do you really think, honestly, and that's no diss, but real talk, do you really think a woman would you really want to be the head of the household?
No.
All the bullshit that you gonna have to take on.
It's not my job. I'm a woman.
With a man in the house. They do it right now.
I'm supposed to cook and clean and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's 2025.
So,
women on some other shit. We can say that for another
I'm
show.
older. So
I just think that at the end of the day, as the head of the household, like I say, you have to be selfless. You have to take a lot of your desires, and you have to be strong enough to not forget about them, but they got to sit on the back burner for a little bit.
Right.
You got to make sure.
Structure.
Exactly. You got to take care of home first is what I'm saying.
True.
You agree?
I agree.
And that means whether you got stepkids, your real kids, you got dogs, cats, birds, pigeons, whatever you got in your house. All that shit is your responsibility.
True.
So when you got the flu, you can't call out. You still got to go to work. You just got to take some Theraflu in the morning, the Dayquil or whatever, and you got to fucking go.
No days off.
There's no days off. But that's why you get the right of the big piece of the chicken.
Right.
And that's why you should have the authority of the master respect in the household. But you do have in some situations where there are individuals, men, who are doing what they need to do, but they don't get that respect.
True.
But that falls on that man, though, because at the end of the day, you are the disciplinary, leading into what I was saying. And disciplinary doesn't mean just entitles the children. The head of the household being the disciplinarian, you lay law in the house.
You keep order. Yeah.
Because my grandfather, and it made me feel some type of way, but I backed the fuck up. I never forget, one day, it was something, he did something that my grandma didn't. My grandma, she wasn't feeling that shit. And she was livid. And she was going off. My grandfather, at the dinner table, he got this one seat that he sit in. Nobody fucking sits in that bitch.
Right.
I used to sneak and sit in it when he went around. It just felt better. I don't know why. But
felt better. That was his chair.
She was going off. Now, my grandma don't back down to no fucking body. Nobody, dog.
They found their balance.
She was raising her voice. My granddaddy.
Y'all was there?
Huh?
How many y'all was there?
How many of us was in the house?
No, like, okay. Well, you was, so just you, your grandma, and your grandfather?
Yeah, I was just over there on the weekend. I always be over there on the weekends.
But you're the only one?
Yeah, I'm the only one there. Because all my, none of them, they don't want to come over there because they know they're going to have to do some chores and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They run from the shit.
It's y'all three?
Yeah, it's just us three there.
All right.
But she...
And you got all the info.
Yeah, so she raising her voice and shit, right? My granddad did like that. He looked over there. This is why I call people mama. Because he called grandma mama.
Right.
And I learned later that was just a sign of respect. And she called him daddy.
Right.
So, he did like that. He looked over there and looked at her. And he said, "Don't you raise your voice in my house." And he said that shit at that tone. Like, he ain't yelling or nothing.
One time.
My grandma looked at him. This is a woman who, like, nobody fucked with her. She carried a little deuce in her Angus purse.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to lead it to another story about her with that pistol, but, she shut the fuck up.
That was a moment. That was a moment then. So, she fussing about something, and then he said that.
He said, he didn't tell her to shut up.
Right.
He said, "Don't you raise your voice in my house." He said, "My house." That shit was the gangster shit I ever seen in my life.
Right.
I tried that shit one time. Bitch still cussed me out. Bitch, you ain't fighting, motherfucker. We written this shit, bitch. Fuck you, mean.
Yeah, I mean,
I tried.
You look at the numbers.
Yeah, it did.
You look at the numbers now.
It did work out so well.
It's like how.
But it was a good try.
Good try.
See, people do not understand that word "my." My. If you're doing something together, there's no my. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like.
My granddad said that shit. My. He said my house.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, and shit, even I got quiet. I wasn't even,
You part of this.
Let shut the fuck up. But that was the respect level that he had in his home. But with that, though, at the same time, I watched my grandfather put his kids through school. He put his grandkids through school. And through death, he's contribute to putting the great-grandkids through school.
Right. Family first.
So I think that's why we don't talk loud in the fucking house. Because you put it in the work. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You get the respect.
Correct.
But he was humble about it. He was humble about it.
Well, as a man, we don't do like, I mean, a real man don't be like, well, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't. We don't do that. We just do what we just have to do.
Exactly.
We just do what we have to do as men.
He didn't do grandstanding. He showboating.
Yeah.
He was big on that. He was like, no. He say what he say one time, and that's just that.
It. Yeah.
And then after that, then it's all action.
Correct.
Everything is action with that.
Correct.
You know.
That firm.
That's just how it
was.
was.
One time firm, done.
That's it. So, but with the children, what I'm saying is I understand you don't want to beat your kids.
True.
I get that. But some of these punishments or these scenarios that you're putting the children through to try to teach them to learn respect and discipline, that shit ain't working.
It's not working.
That shit ain't working. You sometimes you got whoop their ass. I mean, you gotta put leather to ass. I ain't say no stitch cord. I ain't say like my grandma used to do, terrorize me and make me pick my own switch. Like that's the most worst fucking. That's the worst thing ever you could do to a child. Go pick the weapon that I want to crucify you with.
I think those days are over.
Yeah, those shits is over with.
I think those days are over.
Why? Because the kids gonna call the police, and the parent gonna go to jail, and then the parent gotta come home and still take care of their phone.
Still take care of every fucking thing. And the kid don't understand. If something happened to me, all this shit is gone.
Yeah.
For you. Cause I can get it again, but it's going for you right now. But you know, at that age, what they say, you swear, we know it all. They know it all.
But then you got social media that's just you know, it just messed up everything so bad now. Like literally, it's out of control. Yeah. I say all that because one day, you know, when in the beginning when my grandson, when Mario was coming over,
right,
he used to like to come in, like play hit me with my back turned and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And this shit don't hurt.
Right.
But
that's what he's supposed to do.
You know, but
that's your grandson. He's supposed to get physical.
The thing
my mom punched me in my chest. So yeah, do that shit.
I get what you're saying. No, but
then you punch him in the stomach.
No,
what you supposed to do, Grandpa?
No. Well, the thing was, my granddad. I remember when I did that one time. My granddaddy, and my granddad turned around and he scolded me. So he said, "Hey."
He scolded you.
Yeah.
Say it again.
He scolded me. He. I'm educated a little bit. He turned around and he told me, he said, "Hey, you don't put your goddamn hands on me."
Correct. Yeah.
You don't play with me. You play with your friends.
True.
So, ever since then, I've known like, hey, your parents, you treat them a certain way. So when he went to do that, I turned around, I did the same thing.
You scolded him,
I scolded him, I let him know.
I think you were supposed to punch him in the stomach.
You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna lead up to something else. So I said, hey, you don't put your goddamn hands on me, because you put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me when I missed a beat. He said, well, if you do, I'm gonna call the police. And then I looked at him. I said, well, you know what? Yeah, you call them.
Yeah.
That's cool, because I'm gonna bond out. And when I do, I'm gonna beat your ass to death. No, I ain't gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat your ass to death.
Right.
Cause I don't even play that type of shit.
Right.
What you mean you gonna call the police?
The third party person.
So that's when I realized that, you know what, I need to really work with him.
Yeah.
And that's when I really pulled him really close to me, and I really started spending a lot of time with him.
Right.
And really getting him to understand a lot of the old school ways that we come up.
Because it still works.
And he got it.
You're right.
And he got it now. You know, he
I noticed that with his charger.
Yeah, he done got better with his charger. He got better with that. Escalades.
Oh, my
man.
charger no more.
Yeah. But
one time.
You know, I'm noticing a lot of because I work with a lot of young adults, and I see the childishness in them.
Are they hard workers though?
Majority of them, because I've worked with them. Okay. And I've been mentoring them and getting them to understand, like, this is why you work hard. You know, this is why we do what we do. This is why we cross-train. This is to help you, to make you better. Right. You want to make more money, you got to take on more skills.
Correct.
But in this day of time, they just think they're supposed to make the same amount of money you make. Fuck all what you'd have been doing.
That's what they motherfucking think.
But that's how they feel, and that comes into that entitlement.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was just bugging me all this week. I was just thinking about that. Among the other devilish things that was going on.
Oof. It's been a hard weekend.
Yeah, it's a really hard week.
Speak on it, but don't speak on it.
I just, you know.
Because you know how I feel about it.
I feel like this. I feel like, because to speak about someone is to give them power.
I wouldn't say you were speaking on a situation though.
Yeah.
You weren't speaking really on
True.
them.
True.
You was on the situation.
You know, I put it to you like this. When you're trying, or you are attempting, or you are doing the right thing, like in your heart, you know that you are doing the right thing. And all you want to do is to make people happy. You want to see people flourish in life. The devil is going to send many people to try to hurt you.
Mm.
And that's when you have to dig in deep in your faith. And you have to really, really know God.
Mm-hmm.
Because the devil will test you. And he will try to break you. I tell y'all some real shit. In so many words. A couple episodes ago, I said, hey, you know, hey, man, my faith's so strong with God. You know, hey, if my car caught on fire today, I'll just look at it like, well, it's time for me to get another one. Okay. Well, my car didn't catch on fire. But my car mysteriously disappeared. And I ain't get it back.
Mm-mm-mm.
And,
so you manifested it.
I don't know if I manifested it. I don't know if God was testing my faith. I don't know if the devil was coming at me.
Right.
But what I do know, I got a big ass Benz sitting out in front of your house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A big ass motherfucking Benz, 400 horse, twin turbo.
I thought when you showed me a picture, boy, I thought that bit was a small one, and they gonna pull out that big Benz.
So,
that bitch said a lot of people in it.
Yeah, I got a big ass motherfucking Benz.
So ain't no muscle, but the muscle car was the muscle game. So
nah, that wasn't the muscle game. The muscle game is a way of life, a way of thinking.
Yes, sir. Respect.
You know, muscle game is when they don't want to give it to you, you gotta take it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
That's what that is for me.
Big Benz out there, my guy.
So you know.
I like it though. I like it too.
I love it. I love it.
I might put that bitch on tour, man.
I got the
210 for the day.
I ain't gonna do that. Oh well, shit. We may.
I got the 210 for the day, my guy.
You gotta put the gas.
Well, that big man, yeah, I got the 210. I can do 210.
You know,
I gave 420 for 2 days.
But I say all that to say this. You know, I didn't fold under the pressure that came to me this week.
Correct. Boy, you had a lot of pressure.
I just took the pressure, I adapted, and I applied the pressure back.
Ooh, shit.
Because that's what I do. And
muscle gang.
You have to understand in life, you have to understand, you, the viewer, that when evil comes your way, you have to look it dead in the fucking eyes and say, bitch, you can't break me because you didn't fucking make me. That's what you gotta do.
Wait, say that again?
You can't fucking break me because you didn't fucking make me.
Ooh, shit.
God made me. I'm God body. You know what I'm saying? I stand 10 toes down. I invite all of your evilness to come to me because at the end of the day, I'm gonna fuck you up in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm protected. I'm blessed under the Lord. Yo, I'm so fucking blessed. When all that shit happened, and all that evilness that happened this week, just no lie. My spirit was a little low.
You were down.
I was down, but I wasn't fucking out. But I was
I
down.
talked to you. Your tone and your vocals, your frequency was low.
Because at the end of the day, you are supposed to expect the unexpected, but in a certain situation that happened to me, an unexpected situation happened, and it had me down because of it didn't affect me, it affected someone I cared about.
And with that being
and
said,
so with that being said, exactly. So it affected me because I'm like, damn, you know, because I'm so God body and my faith is so strong, the evilness know that they can't come at me directly, sis. So they went around and they try to destroy other people's lives. And that's some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it still distorted the people that you fuck with.
Yeah. And for that happening, you know, all I could do is just give an apology and just like, yo, like, I would never wish this to happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Cause it affected me, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, of course it affected me because I care about them.
It's distorted.
Yeah.
It's distorted.
Exactly. But, you know, so on top of that, I'm going through, I'm like, damn, you know, I'm feeling a certain way and everything like that. I'm calling you, stressing you out and shit.
Oh, shit.
And I pray that night. I lay down, you know, in my home. I go to bed. I wake up, and then I realized, like, oh shit. Last night I hit the lottery, the Pick 5 lottery. So I'm like, well, damn. I feel good, like,
right. Your spirit's getting lifted.
but I still got this other shit going on.
Deal with this shit.
But I got a couple dollars in my pocket, so I'm like, well, you know, that make me feel a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of going to go and do some old dumb shit with the money, I did the responsible thing, and I paid some bills and shit, of course. And so 6 minutes, not 6 minutes, about 12, let's see. So that's at 9, so 15 hours later, when the next numbers come out, I won again. So I won that night, and then I won the midday the next day. Now some of y'all will say, damn, you're a lucky motherfucker. No, I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed. And then
with all that shit going on.
With all that shit going on, but the crazy then on the flip side, where all the distractions and all the evilness that was going on this week, I come to find out that everything worked itself out.
Correct.
Everything worked itself out. We all have a clear understanding. And we're all able to continue living our lives as we were so. And the evilness, you're just known as being evil. So,
I got a quick question. So evilness, would you classify that as bitterness? So if a person is bitter, see, I would think a person action. No, it would classify. It would still in the same category under evil and being bitter. That's not my phone. That is not my phone. No. But you get what I'm saying?
Hey, sweetie, I'm recording a show right now. All right?
I didn't know you were still recording. I thought you would have been done already.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay, cool. So now the whole world can hear how mean and shit you sound right now, all right?
That's great.
All right.
Because we had plans, so I was running on a time, but never mind.
I'm gonna be done in a little bit.
It's okay. You just call me when you're done.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. Woo.
It was. She just sounded like she just woke up ready to cut somebody. Her in that. If I just was on the outside looking in like I am, well, that energy level, boy, you really got a high energy level if that's what you got to deal with. My wife ain't never I ain't never heard my wife sound like that. I know that's not your wife though.
No.
I know that's not your wife, but
No. I don't have a wife. Let's Escalades. I don't have a wife. I have an ex-wife.
True.
Because to have a wife is to forever guarantee to make sure that the person that they say they love, they would never do anything to hurt them.
True.
To embarrass them.
I don't want to get back.
I'm just saying to have a wife.
Before my wife was my wife, I never heard her sound like that over the phone.
Well, she sound more excited, right?
Every 9 years later.
Yep.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That's not your wife.
No, that ain't my wife.
Right. I'm just saying. But
no, I don't have a wife.
The energy level from that telephone call, it was just like, oh, we have plans. You know what I mean? So,
You're stupid.
no, I keep our show transparent. This ain't no funny shit. It ain't nothing rehearsed.
I mean, that's just how she sounds. That's just how she is.
She's bland.
She's just bland like that. Like, she's just like that.
We had plans. Okay.
We did have plans.
We'll hurry it up and get to her.
You know what?
Man, fuck that shit.
You know what? To just put some shit out. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? It's Saturday, and you know what? To just really put some shit in the game.
Don't get in trouble again, my guy. Calling me Monday.
No.
Let me put that out there.
Fuck all that. Guess what? We have matching outfits.
Oh, that's right. He went shopping.
I love it.
No, he went shopping.
Matching shoes.
I don't do that.
Couple things.
Yes, you do that. We don't buy it.
I don't do that.
You know what I might do? I might even post her on my Facebook.
Oh my God.
Facebook? What's that?
Yeah, you don't have those things.
Yeah, I don't have
He
those
has it.
things.
He's just,
You know.
he's on Facebook. I see you online.
So.
When I'm selling some.
Okay.
Escalades.
Okay.
So getting back to what we're talking about. Yeah, wow.
Goddamn.
Shit is crazy. So.
Yeah, don't have me calling you talking about, yeah, pick me up, nigga.
Hey, well, at least I got room to put your shit in the bag.
What you say? Oh, no, I ain't leave my house. My wife can't call me and talk about can't come home. Got me fucked up.
Hey, look here, man. Look, I don't know nobody that ever went through that, so I don't know what you. I ain't never met nobody that went through some shit like that, nah. So that's some real shit. I don't know nothing about
I was mad
no
first.
You know, look here, man. We not on that shit. Fuck no. Like, this shit will end quick. We will go into the 5 B's right now.
Go to the Escalades.
Escalades.
Period.
Escalades, airplanes, and helicopters. Fuck out of here. Fuck that shit. I don't need that shit in my life, Sloss. I love my life. I do not need that shit. They sure got another room in this bitch for me staying. I'm not on that shit. Shit, it got hot in here. Fuck. Like I went perspired. I got on a black shirt. Bitch see me sweat. Like that nigga sweating. I don't know what they talk about. But baby, something going on. Yeah, we ain't doing that right there. No. Fuck no. No disrespect to no one. Nah, I'm good. But you evil motherfuckers, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. That's probably why your water bill is $1,600 and the water company saying you gotta pay it, and the people you rent the house from say you gotta pay it, and all that type of shit, and you're going through what you're going through because you out here doing evil shit instead of just let go and let God.
Let go and let God.
Yes, Lord.
Yo,
Wait.
So-
Nigga, did you just do your fingers?
He said, but
Yeah.
one though.
you see how I did it? I said 5. Look. I did.
Hey,
Look,
look at me.
I did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Lord.
See,
That's for the internet.
so what happened was the camera got hot. I don't know why.
So I was going to do this.
All this, so he did a little la-di-da thing real quick and then brought me back. That's why y'all got the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But yeah, as I was stating, you know, at the end of the day, you know, there's a thing such called karma. You know, I've dealt with my karma, and with karma, the best way to deal with that is really just repenting to God. Real talk. Repenting to God and not repeating the same thing over again. There's a
Right.
lot of people in the world that run to God and say, oh, ask me forgiveness, and then do the shit again, and oh, God, ask me forgiveness. God looking at you like you a goddamn fool, and he ain't like, nah, I'm just gonna let your ass run with the sodomites. So, with that
With the
being
what?
said, with the sodomites, that's the scum of the earth. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
He,
slow.
he never read his Bible. But, you know, the Sodomites, Sodom and Gomorrah,
Okay,
for
we'll
y'all
get
that
into
know.
that.
But, all right, so I ain't gonna go too deep in that. But, yeah, asking for forgiveness, you know what I mean? As far as all the things that I've done wrong, you know, that I am truly apologetic about. I do have a lot of sorrow for. I've had that intimate conversation with God, and I've asked God to help me, to make me a better man, to give me the strength to be better, and to recognize when a situation can lead up to it not being right. So that's something that I've personally done with God. And I've received my karma. I've received a lot of my karma.
Okay.
And I've accepted it head on. I didn't say, oh, woe is me or nothing like that. Like I say, you know, I don't fold under pressure. I apply it.
Yes, sir.
That's what I do. You know, when the situation happened with my car, okay, cool, all right. Okay, this is what we got going on.
Overstood.
All right, then. So this is what we gonna do right here. Big body Benz.
Ooh.
Sorry, not sorry.
I need a. I'm
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how this shit go. This shit is easy.
Keep it moving.
That's it.
Cause and effect.
Because at the end of the day, God didn't want me to have that. He had something better for me. He said, I ain't want you in that. Oh God.
I like that.
This
Yeah, I
new
like
car.
him. I like him. I like
So, you know, and that's just how it works out. So when people are laughing, I'm laughing too, but they just don't understand.
You gonna put them
You
six,
know.
We're gonna put them 6 on, man.
So,
We're
yeah,
gonna do
man.
something to them.
Yeah, I'll put some 6s on
Yeah,
now,
we'll put
some
something
8s.
on,
I don't know.
yeah.
You know, do some niggerish shit, you know.
Yeah, blackish. A little
It's
blackish.
blackish, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little blackish.
Yeah, I don't want to say niggerish because that might offend
He'll do-
somebody, and then I get another fucking email about
some
me
other
hurt
shit,
somebody's
yeah.
feelings. So blackish,
We can make it real Florida style. Florida style.
yeah, blackish, real blackish,
Yeah.
like the paint, blackish. Okay.
Stop telling your business now.
Hey man, my business is already out there. I didn't gave out what? This is the episode 18. I got 18 fucking episodes of my business out there. So minus a deletion. Me and my big mouth. But hey, I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for supporting us. We love you. At the end of the day, if you want to get at us, if you got any ideas that you would like to share with us, you can reach us at our email at bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. That's bighomie.whatsup@gmail.com. I do this from the bottom of my heart because I want to help people. I try to make it funny, but I'm an Aquarius, so my personality, where I think shit is funny, can come off to some people as offensive. So I do humbly apologize for that. But I'm not a fucking comedian. I'm just a man. I don't get paid to do this. I'm just trying to do the very best job that I can. Same thing with Swas, the same thing with Sis.
Yeah.
You know, we take our time out of our busy schedules to come and try to give this out to the world to help people, not to hurt anyone. And like I stated in the beginning of the show, anything that I do, it's never with malicious intent. It is with just pure sincerity in my heart to help someone so they can learn from a situation and avoid going through troubles and mishaps that myself or other people may have suffered. And that's what it really is. But far as you evil people out here that want to go around and just want to try to disturb people's lives, hey, I have pity for you, because that just shows how lonely and desperate you are. Because all the million things in the world that's going on, to focus and try to just, you know, yeah, sis dropping the phone and shit in the background and shit. All right, sis, I can't let that shit slide. Yeah, that's don't do that no more, please. That's so, man. I got on Swash, you know what I mean? I think she thought she's gonna get a pass. But I can't give her a pass because he giving me an eye like, oh, you gonna say some shit to me? You ain't gonna say nothing to her? But I mean, Swas is 260 and 6'4", 6'5" is a big nigga. I'm too goddamn old to be wrestling with this big ass nigga, so I really didn't want to say nothing to her. But he gave me the eye, so that was the go ahead, say something to her. So I said something. All right, now. So we're going to go into the 5 B's. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, be with God. Be honest. Be prepared. Be patient. And most importantly, be yourself. Hey, I love you guys. They're fucking talking and shit. And I'm looking at them and looking at y'all. And she's dancing. This shit is crazy. Fuck, don't do that, sis. So I just want to tell you on behalf of the crew, we all love you. Thank you so much. And once again, sorry if I offended anyone. I really am. I really am. I didn't know that my words could impact people. Yeah. Hey, so that's what it is. I'm finna get up out of here. This is the time where the whole audience goes.